Yo, what's going on, y'all? So someone asked me about grip, and we're gonna get serious and talk about grip. No, I'm just kidding. We're up with my favorite foam tapes. Someone asked what my favorite ones were, or what I use, whatever. So we're gonna talk about it. And I made a really handy dandy little list here, and I think it pretty much sums up what I think of all the tapes, and it should be pretty quick. We're not really gonna rank them from like favorite to least favorite. Out of all the tapes I've tried, these are the ones that stuck out to me, and these are the ones that I continue to use. I have 4 categories here, and with each grip tape, we're going to cover the 4 categories, and they are break-in period, the grip, the thickness, and is it easy to remove. So we're gonna start with grip tape. It's just classic. You cannot go wrong with grip tape. Just all around good stuff. The break-in period for grip tape, I put long because I feel like the stuff takes a couple days, even a week to wear in. It definitely helps if you have like some painter's tape to keep like putting on there and peeling it off. It just kind of helps to break it in, but the break-in period all around is kind of long. For grip, I put medium. It's obviously grippy neoprene foam tape, but compared to other tapes, it definitely has a little bit of slip to it. It's kind of medium. It's not a bad thing, it's just like a preference thing. Some people prefer like a super grippy foam tape. Other people kind of want with like this little bit of like a one that doesn't totally stick to your fingers. And this one's definitely a medium. As far as thickness goes, this tape's definitely a little bit thick. You can still feel your concave on your decks and everything. It's definitely a little bit thick, like thicker than other tapes. Is grip tape easy to remove? I think it is. I put yes. I've never had a problem removing grip tape. It seems to come off pretty easy. Honorable mention to grip tape slim. I don't have any on any decks right now. Grip tape's all around good classic stuff, and I imagine the slim is too. So you can't go wrong with grip tape. I imagine you also can't go wrong with grip tape slim. The next tape we're gonna talk about is FBS tape. This is also one of my favorite tapes. I love it. It's also a classic. It's just all around good stuff. So the break-in period for FBS is medium to long. I feel like it kind of takes a little bit long, but it's not as long as grip tape. For grip, I put strong. I definitely think that this grip has a stronger grip compared to other grips. So it's just super, it's not sticky, but it's definitely very grippy, and you don't get a lot of slide when you move around on this tape. Thickness, FBS tape is pretty thin, so I put thin on my thing. I think it's thin, and when you look at it on the board, just the profile, it just, it doesn't take up very much space. It's very thin tape, and you can feel the concave on your decks when you put this on, no problem. Easy to remove? I'm honestly not sure. I imagine it is. It seems pretty similar to grip tape in a lot of ways, but I haven't removed any FBS tape yet. I only have it on this deck, and I've had the same sheet on here for a long time, and it just keeps feeling better and better, so I really have no intention to replace it. So I can't speak of yet as if FBS is easy to remove. The next tape we're going to talk about, this is a tape that really caught me off guard when I first tried it. I didn't expect to like it that much. I ended up totally falling in love with it, and that's KEM's F4 tape. This is amazing, amazing foam tape. On paper, really, this is definitely the best one. So the break-in period is short. This stuff breaks in super quick, no problem. If you got painter's tape and you can peel it on and off, like, a couple times, you'll be good within like a day. The grip is definitely pretty strong. If you like super grippy foam tapes, maybe this one isn't the one for you, but this one's definitely pretty strong. As far as the thickness goes, it's very thin. It's on the same thinness scale, I think, as FBS tape. It's definitely got a very low profile to it. And is it easy to remove? Yes. KEM's F4 tape is extremely easy to remove. It stays on the deck very nicely, and then when you're ready to remove it, if you get like a good lip on the adhesive, it just will peel right off. Sometimes even in one or two pieces. One downside I've noticed with KEM's F4 tape is you might hit a wall with it. It might eventually start peeling on the edges or on the sides. Not really on the nose and the tail for some reason, more on the sides I've noticed. Besides that though, this is great tape. Next, we're talking about clean sheets. This is another one, caught me off guard when I first tried it. I got a sheet for free from Blund's, and I put it on this Dumb 1 deck, and I gotta say, this is a really cool tape. So the break-in period for clean sheets is short to medium. Didn't take that long to break in. It definitely felt different when I first got it compared to now. So it broke in, it does break in, but the break-in period didn't seem very long. Grip, I put medium. It kind of feels in the same grippiness scale as grip tape. It's got a little bit of slide to it, but it's still, super grippy neoprene foam tape. Thickness, I put thick, easy to remove. I can't speak to that yet. I only have it on this deck, and I haven't removed it yet. so I can't speak on the ease of removingness of the clean sheets. But it's good tape. I like it. Lastly, we're talking about Doom Lagoon foam tape. The break-in period, I honestly don't remember how long it took to break this in, but I don't think it took very long. I'm pretty sure it kind of felt the same when I first used it, so I think the break-in period was generally pretty short. But I'm not sure. I have a question mark on the sheet. The grip is pretty medium. It kind of feels on par with the clean sheets or the rip tape. It's got a little bit of slide to it, but again, it's grippy neoprene foam tape. Thickness, it's thin. Definitely thinner, as thin as the KEM's tape or the FBS tape. It's pretty thin. Easy to remove. I put no, because when I've removed this tape before, I do get like some adhesive left, or the sheet will rip, things like that. But yeah, all around though, it's good tape, super affordable. Might be hard to get off when you want to change it out, but it's good stuff. So yeah, that's really all I got for this video. I want to talk about my favorite foam tapes. I really think you can't go wrong really with any of the first four: Rip Tape, FBS, KEM's F4. Those are probably like my top three right there. Can't go wrong with those ones. Rip Tape again is just a classic. They've been around for so long. Rip Tape's a good starting point. If you really don't know what to try, you don't want to like try anything too extreme or too drastic, start with Rip Tape and just branch out from there. It might seem expensive at first or whatever, but it's definitely a really good baseline to see what a good foam tape is. So yeah, that's all I got for today. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.